The galaxy lay silent, its tranquility unbroken for 3 centuries. Ancient alien races, Kathari, Vorak, and Hive Collective, had forged peace through strict treaties, dividing the stars to avoid war's ruinous cost. The Kathari Empire, wielding superior energy weapons and swift ships, dominated the galaxy's edge. Their soldiers, clad in gleaming armor, fought with honor, believing themselves unrivaled. The Vorak, crystalline beings who bent space itself, controlled trade routes, their cautious intellect ensuring galactic commerce flowed smoothly. The Hive Collective, a unified swarm of insect-like minds, enforced order from the galaxy's core, their million-strong warriors acting as one. These powers maintained balance, each too formidable to challenge, so they kept to their domains. This equilibrium suited all, except humans. Earth, distant and dismissed, was deemed primitive by alien scouts. Its people, labeled violent, had only recently mastered star travel, unworthy of galactic concern. On the UES Vengeance, a 2-kilometer fortress of human engineering, Captain Jake Morrison gazed at the stars. His ship, built for survival with thick armor and relentless firepower, carried 12,000 elite crew members. Morrison, a grizzled Mars veteran with cold blue eyes, led them on a routine patrol, until a desperate signal changed everything. A faint, broken signal reached the UES Vengeance, originating deep within Kathari space. It was in English, a plea for help, tied to the lost colony ship Aurora, which vanished 2 years prior with 5,000 souls aboard. Captain Jake Morrison convened his officers on the bridge. Dr. Lisa Carter, the ship's science officer, confirmed the signal's source, her red hair framing a face tense with discovery. Her team, experts in alien tech, had fused human ingenuity with scavenged extraterrestrial designs, arming the Vengeance with hybrid weaponry. Lieutenant Commander Ryan Torres, the tactician, warned of the risks. Entering Kathari territory could spark a galactic incident. Yet Morrison's thoughts lingered on the Aurora's passengers. Men, women, children, likely enslaved by the Kathari, notorious for exploiting lesser worlds. The Vengeance, built for endurance, surged toward the signal at speeds surpassing most alien vessels. As they traveled, Carter decoded more of the message, revealing the Aurora's fate. Attacked, captured, its survivors forced to toil on Kepler 442b, a grim mining world. The distress call repeated 3 words: "Please help us." Morrison's resolve hardened. Humanity would answer, no matter the cost. Morrison gathered his senior officers on the Vengeance's bridge, the air heavy with resolve. The decoded signal painted a grim picture. Aurora survivors were enslaved on Kepler 442b, toiling in deadly mines, many already lost. Morrison presented 2 paths: return to Earth for a delayed rescue or act now, risking war. Dr. Carter cautioned against facing hundreds of Kathari ships with 1 vessel. Torres highlighted the diplomatic fallout, but Morrison's gaze held steady. His crew, forged from Earth's finest, knew the human creed: never abandon your own. The Aurora called for help 2 years ago, Morrison declared. Earth answers now. The Vengeance plunged into Kathari space, its engines roaring past alien limits. Dropping out of hyperspace above Kepler 442b, the ship faced a scarred, brown planet and 12 sleek Kathari warships. Commander Thar, a blue-skinned Kathari, scoffed at the Vengeance's crew design: thick armor, projectile weapons, and a massive crew. He demanded surrender, expecting compliance. Morrison ignored him, ordering battle stations. The Vengeance moved with predatory intent, its crew braced for a fight that could shatter the galaxy's fragile peace. Humanity's defiance was about to ignite a cosmic reckoning. Commander Thar, aboard his Kathari flagship, sneered at the Vengeance's inelegant form, a hulking contrast to his fleet's graceful vessels. His scans revealed primitive projectile weapons and no energy shields, prompting laughter. He ordered a standard warning: surrender or be destroyed. On the Vengeance, Morrison studied the 12 Kathari ships, their sleek designs no match for his fortress's purpose-built brutality. When Star's message arrived, delivered in flawless English, Morrison cut the transmission without reply. All hands, battle stations, he commanded. The Vengeance surged forward, not with elegance but with relentless intent. Thar, incredulous, ordered plasma cannons to target the human ship's engines. Brilliant energy beams lanced through space, striking the Vengeance's hull and dissipating harmlessly. Morrison's grim smile spread as Torres unleashed their counterattack. Railguns fired solid projectiles at near-light speed, tearing through the first Kathari ship like paper. Two more exploded within moments, their thin armor useless against human ingenuity. Thar screamed for evasive maneuvers, but his fleet, built for civilized duels, faltered against the Vengeance's savage onslaught. The battle raged for 17 minutes, leaving 11 Kathari ships as debris. Thar's damaged vessel stood alone, facing humanity's wrath. Morrison opened a channel to Thar's battered Kathari flagship. His voice was ice, his blue eyes colder. Release the human prisoners on Kepler 442b immediately. Thar, shaken but defiant, cited galactic treaties and rules. Morrison countered, "You broke those rules by enslaving our people. Now you pay." Major Kate Phillips led the ground assault, her Marines clad in powered armor like walking fortresses. They stormed the mining station, shrugging off Kathari energy weapons. Doors shattered, barriers crumbled under human fury, alien guards unprepared for such relentless foes. In the mines, Phillips found the Aurora's survivors, emaciated, broken but alive. An old man, Carl Davis, whispered through tears, "We knew Earth wouldn't abandon us." Back on the Vengeance, Dr. Carter uncovered a chilling truth. The Kathari had conducted medical experiments on the captives, studying human biology for unknown purposes. This wasn't just slavery, she told Morrison. They were preparing for something bigger. He ordered a message to Earth, warning of potential threats to other human ships. The Vengeance departed Kepler 442b, leaving the mines in ruins. The galaxy buzzed with news of the Kathari's defeat, a single human ship humbling an empire, signaling the end of peace. The Kathari Empire reeled from the loss at Kepler 442b. Emperor Vashitar, his scarred blue face taut with fury, summoned his war council. "What do we know of these humans?" he demanded. General Yethkar displayed holograms revealing humanity's quiet expansion into 40-star systems, unnoticed until now. "Primitive species don't destroy fleets," Vashitar growled. Across the galaxy, the Vorak Trade Federation convened, their crystalline ambassador Quelter admitting they had underestimated human merchant ships, now suspected as scouts. The Hive Collective, through their queen voice, analyzed the human attack, disturbed by their solitary, relentless tactics. 3 weeks later, Admiral Susan Blake arrived at Kathari Space's edge with a formidable human fleet, 12 massive battleships, 30 cruisers, and hundreds of support vessels. Facing her was an alliance of 300 Kathari, Vorak, and Hive ships. Blake, a veteran with steel in her eyes, rejected retreat. She demanded the return of human captives and compensation, giving the aliens 1 hour. Emperor Vashitar laughed, mocking her 12 ships against his armada. Blake's cold smile carried a warning. "You don't understand who you're facing." The Battle of Zirian Nebula began as human ships vanished into the radiation clouds, turning a civilized war into chaos. The human fleet, led by Admiral Blake, struck from the Zirian Nebula's radiation clouds, defying alien expectations of open combat. Commander Alex Hunter's UES Retribution emerged like a specter, unleashing missiles that obliterated a Kathari cruiser before vanishing. The nebula's interference blinded alien sensors, leaving them firing at shadows. Captain Monica Davis, aboard the UES Devastator, faced 5 enemy ships, her vessel battered. Ignoring surrender, she ordered a collision course with the Kathari flagship, triggering a self-destruct that annihilated both ships and 4 others. The aliens, stunned by such sacrifice, faltered. Dr. Ben Parker, monitoring communications, reported their psychological collapse, calling humans insane for fighting against hopeless odds. Blake nodded, watching another human ship ram an enemy cruiser. "They fight for victory. We fight for our people." The 6-hour battle saw 200 alien ships destroyed or disabled, while humanity lost 4. The alien alliance, shaken, retreated. Emperor Vashitar's message warned the galaxy. Humans threatened the civilized order. As the Galactic Council convened on Sanctuary Prime, representatives from every major species gathered, united by fear. Humanity's refusal to follow war's rules had ignited a galactic crisis, and the stars trembled. The Zephyrian Council, convened on Sanctuary Prime, buzzed with tension. Ambassador Kretel, his crystalline Vorak form pulsing, addressed the assembly. Humans defy civilized warfare, ignoring negotiation and surrender. General Yethkar, Kathari, revealed humanity's spread across 60 star systems, a silent plague. The Hive's queen voice labeled humans products of a death world, bred in constant conflict. Ambassador Thelmar, a Re-Elian, suggested negotiation, but holograms of wrecked ships from Kepler, 442b, and Zirian Nebula silenced hope. Colonel Gary Mitchell, humanity's ambassador, entered with Major and Foster, Dr. Kevin Walsh. His calm eyes met a hall of fear and anger. "We seek to prevent war," Mitchell declared, but Emperor Vashitor accused humans of burning Kathari ships. Foster countered, detailing the Aurora's enslavement. The council erupted, demanding explanations. Mitchell offered peace, but refused to abandon human captives. The aliens insisted humanity halt expansion, share technology, and accept oversight. Mitchell rejected each demand, prioritizing human freedom. After hours, Kretel issued an ultimatum: withdraw, disarm, submit within 30 days. Mitchell's voice was resolute. Humanity rejects your terms. We'll never abandon our homes or freedom. As he left, the aliens prepared for war, unaware of humanity's unyielding resolve. The Galactic Council's ultimatum sparked immediate action. The Kathari, Vorak, and Hive Collective mobilized the largest armada in history to crush humanity. Admiral Morrison, aboard the Vengeance, received orders to return to Earth for a final stand. Dr. Carter, analyzing captured alien tech, uncovered a critical flaw. Alien tactics assumed enemies followed rules, retreating when outmatched. Humans, she told Morrison, fought differently, willing to sacrifice everything for their people. The Vengeance raced to Earth, where Admiral Blake orchestrated humanity's defense. The alien armada, over 2,000 warships strong, gathered at human space's edge. Emperor Vashitor, commanding from his Kathari flagship, anticipated crushing Earth's scattered defenses. He was mistaken. Blake had positioned Earth's true warships, built in secret shipyards, around the planet. The UES Apocalypse, a 3-kilometer behemoth under Captain Nicole Wright, led the fleet. As the aliens entered the engagement zone, Wright broadcast a chilling message. "You came to destroy our world. Now you'll learn what happens when you threaten humanity's children." The aliens, expecting a weak defense, faced a trap. Hidden missile pods activated, launching thousands of kinetic projectiles. Alien shields, designed for energy weapons, crumbled under the onslaught, and the Battle of Earth began with devastating precision. The alien armada, expecting an easy victory, flew into a meticulously crafted human trap. Thousands of kinetic missiles, hidden in Earth's orbit, tore through Kathari, Vorak, and Hive ships, their armor useless against relentless human engineering. Commander Thal watched in horror as his Kathari fleet disintegrated, unable to comprehend humanity's hidden arsenals. Captain Monica Stevens, commanding the UES Retribution, targeted Vorak crystal ships, her destroyers shattering their delicate structures with railguns. Major Dan Cooper's Marines, in powered armor, boarded Hive biovessels, slicing through organic defenses with brutal efficiency. Dr. Carter, monitoring from Earth's command center, noted the aliens' psychological collapse, their communications branding humans as monsters. Admiral Blake, unfazed, declared, "If defending our home makes us monsters, so be it." The battle's climax came when Morrison's Vengeance faced Emperor Vashitor's flagship. In a 3-minute duel, human grit outmatched Kathari arrogance, leaving the Emperor's ship a wreck. The Kathari fled, followed by the Vorak. The Hive, inexplicably, abandoned the fight entirely. The Armada, reduced by half, retreated. Blake granted surviving alien ships safe passage, with a warning. Humanity sought peace, but would never tolerate attacks on its people. 5 years later, Ambassador Mitchell stood before a reformed Galactic Council, its chamber smaller, its alien delegates wary. Their eyes, once filled with contempt, now held respect and fear. Mitchell addressed them firmly, accepting trade agreements but issuing a clear warning. Humanity would continue expanding, exploring, and defending its colonies. Any threat to human lives would face unrelenting consequences. The aliens nodded in silence, having learned humanity's unique resolve. Unlike other species, humans fought not for glory but for freedom, refusing to be subdued. On the outer rim, Admiral Morrison, still commanding the Vengeance, patrolled the stars. The ship, a symbol of human defiance, stood as a sentinel, reminding the galaxy of Earth's strength. The battle at Kepler 442b and the defense of Earth had reshaped perceptions. Once, the galaxy screamed in terror at humanity's arrival. Now, it whispered in awe as human ships passed. The Kathari, Vorak, and Hive had underestimated a species forged in adversity, one that valued every life and fought with unmatched ferocity. Humanity's children, protected by warriors who embraced the darkness, ensured the stars would never forget. Earth's resolve was unbreakable, its legacy eternal. Decades passed since the Battle of Earth, and humanity's presence grew across the stars. The Galactic Council, once a tribunal of alien dominance, now included human delegates, their voices carrying weight forged in fire. Admiral Morrison, now gray but unyielding, commanded a new vengeance, its hull etched with scars of past victories. Dr. Carter's discoveries revolutionized human tech, blending alien precision with human resilience. Colonies flourished on distant worlds, each a testament to humanity's refusal to bow. The Kathari, humbled, rebuilt their empire under stricter treaties, wary of Earth's wrath. The Vorak opened trade routes to human worlds, their crystalline ships gleaming alongside Earth's rugged vessels. The Hive, silent since their retreat, watched from the galaxy's core, their motives unclear. Yet, whispers of new threats stirred, rogue factions, envious of humanity's rise. Morrison, gazing at the stars, knew peace was fragile. Earth's children, raised on tales of Kepler, 442b and Sirian Nebula, stood ready. Humanity had taught the galaxy a lesson, threatened their own, and no force could stand against them. The stars, once silent, now hummed with respect for a species that turned darkness into strength. Humanity's ascent reshaped the galaxy, but shadows lingered. Admiral Morrison, now a legend, patrolled the outer rim aboard the Vengeance 2, its advanced hybrid systems a testament to Dr. Carter's genius. Human colonies, now spanning 80 systems, thrived with cities of steel and hope. Yet, rumors of a new threat stirred. A rogue Vorak faction, envious of human expansion, allied with Kathari dissidents. Their cloaked ships harassed human outposts, testing Earth's resolve. On New Terra, a bustling colony, Governor and Foster, once Morrison's communications officer, received reports of vanishing supply ships. She alerted Earth, suspecting a coordinated plot. Morrison's fleet responded, tracking the rogues to a nebula where sensors faltered. The Vengeance 2, flanked by sleek human cruisers, engaged the enemy in a brutal ambush. Human railguns shattered crystalline vessels, while boarding teams, led by Major Cooper's successors, overwhelmed Kathari holdouts. The galaxy watched as humanity crushed the uprising, reinforcing their reputation. Foster addressed the Galactic Council, demanding accountability. The aliens, chastened by past defeats, complied, fearing another war. Morrison, gazing at the stars, knew humanity's vigilance ensured their children's freedom, a legacy etched in the galaxy's trembling silence. The galaxy's uneasy peace held, but humanity remained vigilant. Admiral Morrison, aboard the Vengeance 2, patrolled the fringes where new threats simmered. A cryptic signal, eerily similar to the Aurora's, reached New Terra, hinting at human captives on a distant Vorak-controlled moon. Governor and Foster, now a seasoned leader, dispatched a scout team led by Captain Elena Ruiz, a protege of Major Cooper. Their findings confirmed a hidden Vorak lab, experimenting on human prisoners, seeking weaknesses to curb humanity's spread. Morrison's fleet descended, the Vengeance II's railguns reducing the moon's defenses to rubble. Ruiz's Marines, clad in advanced powered armor, stormed the facility, freeing gaunt survivors who whispered of alien fear. Dr. Carter, now a fleet advisor, analyzed the lab's data, uncovering plans for a bioweapon targeting human DNA. She briefed Morrison. They're terrified of our adaptability. The Galactic Council, pressured by Foster's evidence, condemned the Vorak faction, but tensions flared. Humanity's response was swift. A new treaty enforcing stricter oversight of alien research. Morrison, watching the stars, knew each victory strengthened humanity's legacy. Earth's children, forged in sacrifice, ensured the galaxy respected their unyielding spirit, a beacon against the void's lurking dangers. The stars bore witness to humanity's unyielding resolve. Admiral Morrison, aboard the Vengeance II, received reports of unrest in Hive collective space. A splinter faction, defying their queen voice, had seized a human trade convoy, holding crews hostage on a bioorganic asteroid. Governor and Foster, coordinating from New Terra, dispatched Captain Elena Ruiz's strike force, supported by Dr. Carter's latest antibiotech. The Vengeance II led the assault, its hybrid weapons carving through the asteroid's pulsating defenses. Ruiz's Marines, wielding plasma-enhanced blades, faced swarms of insectoid warriors, their unity disrupted by human ferocity. The hostages, found in organic cells, spoke of Hive experiments to mimic human resilience. Carter's analysis revealed the Hive's fear. Humanity's unpredictability threatened their collective logic. Morrison relayed the findings to Earth, prompting Foster to confront the Galactic Council. Her demand for sanctions against the Hive was met with reluctant agreement, as aliens recalled Earth's past victories. The freed convoy returned, bolstering human colonies. Morrison, scanning the horizon, knew peace was fleeting. Each skirmish forged humanity stronger, their children thriving under a legacy of defiance. The galaxy, once dismissive, now watched Earth's ships with wary respect, aware that humanity's spirit burned brighter than any star. The galaxy's balance teetered as humanity's shadow grew. Admiral Morrison, aboard the Vengeance II, intercepted a distress signal from a human colony on Altair 7, under siege by a rogue Kathari warlord seeking vengeance for Kepler 442b. Governor and Foster, now a galactic diplomat, rallied support from New Terra, deploying Captain Elena Ruiz's elite squadron. Dr. Carter equipped them with shield-disrupting tech, countering Kathari energy weapons. The Vengeance II descended on Altair 7, its railguns obliterating the warlord's sleek cruisers. Ruiz's Marines, storming fortified outposts, faced Kathari soldiers in gleaming armor, their honor no match for human ferocity. The colonists, barricaded in bunkers, cheered as their rescuers prevailed. Carter scans revealed the warlord's plan, a strike to destabilize human expansion. Foster presented the evidence to the Galactic Council, demanding reparations. The Kathari, chastened, complied, fearing humanity's wrath. Morrison, reflecting on the stars, saw humanity's strength in its unity, each colony a link in an unbreakable chain. The galaxy, once scornful, now negotiated cautiously with Earth's envoys. Every victory reinforced a truth. Humanity fought not for conquest, but for survival, their children's future secured by warriors who turned fear into legend. Humanity's reach stretched further, but the galaxy's shadows deepened. Admiral Morrison, commanding the Vengeance II, detected an anomaly near the Reelian border, a cloaked Vorak ship smuggling human refugees to an unknown fate. Governor and Foster, now a galactic power broker, mobilized Captain Elena Ruiz's rapid response team. Dr. Carter's scans revealed the Vorak were trafficking humans to fuel a black market biotech trade. The Vengeance II pursued, its advanced sensors piercing the cloak. In a tense standoff, Ruiz's Marines boarded the crystalline vessel, clashing with Vorak mercenaries whose energy weapons faltered against human armor. The refugees, terrified but resilient, recounted tales of abduction from fringe colonies. Carter's analysis exposed a wider network, implicating rogue elements across multiple species. Foster confronted the Galactic Council, presenting irrefutable proof, forcing sanctions on the Vorak perpetrator-saters. Morrison's fleet escorted the refugees home, their gratitude fueling humanity's resolve. The galaxy, now wary, recognized Earth's relentless justice. Morrison, staring into the void, knew each rescue strengthened humanity's bond. Their children, raised on tales of defiance, thrived in a cosmos reshaped by Earth's will. The stars whispered of humanity's rise, a force unyielding, forged in sacrifice, forever guarding its own against the galaxy's treachery. The galaxy's fragile truce wavered as new threats emerged. Admiral Morrison, aboard the Vengeance 2, responded to a distress call from a human outpost on Proxima 9, attacked by a Hive splinter group experimenting with outlawed neural weapons. Governor and Foster, now a linchpin of human diplomacy, coordinated with Captain Elena Ruiz, whose strike force deployed with Dr. Carter's counterneural tech. The Vengeance 2 breached the Hive's organic defenses, its railguns pulverizing bioships that writhed in defiance. Ruiz's Marines, shielded against neural assaults, stormed the outpost, freeing colonists subjected to mind-altering experiments. Carter's analysis revealed the Hive's rogue faction sought to control human will, fearing their unpredictability. Foster presented the evidence to the Galactic Council, demanding the Hive Collective suppress their renegades. Compliance came swiftly, as aliens recalled Earth's unyielding retaliation. The rescued colonists, their spirits unbroken, rebuilt with fiercer determination. Morrison, scanning the stars, saw humanity's strength in its refusal to yield. Each battle forged tighter bonds among Earth's colonies, their children raised on stories of resilience. The galaxy, once dismissive, now tread lightly around human ships, knowing humanity's wrath protected its own. The stars, no longer silent, echoed with respect for a species that turned adversity into triumph. The galaxy's stars flickered with tension as humanity's vigilance grew sharper. Admiral Morrison, aboard the Vengeance 2, intercepted a covert transmission from a Kathari fringe world, hinting at a plot to sabotage human trade routes. Governor and Foster, now a formidable galactic negotiator, mobilized Captain Elena Ruiz's Rapid Response Unit. Dr. Carter's team developed stealth-disrupting tech to counter Kathari cloaking devices. The Vengeance 2 tracked the conspirators to a barren asteroid base, its railguns shattering their defenses. Ruiz's Marines, in upgraded powered armor, stormed the facility, clashing with Kathari insurgents wielding experimental plasma lances. The saboteurs, planning to cripple human supply lines, were subdued, revealing a broader Kathari descent network. Foster confronted the Galactic Council, exposing the plot and demanding accountability. The Kathari leadership, fearing humanity's wrath, disavowed the insurgents, offering reparations. The rescued trade crews, grateful, bolstered human unity. Morrison, gazing at the cosmos, saw each thwarted threat as a testament to humanity's resilience. Earth's colonies, now spanning 90 systems, thrived under the protection of warriors like Ruiz. The galaxy, once arrogant, now whispered of humanity's unyielding spirit, a force that turned every challenge into a stepping stone for their children's boundless future.